Testing, 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 testing. One. It's your boy, Mascalibur. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. Oh my goodness, that hurt my head just a little bit. Anyways, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Today I got a brand new video where I'm going to be reacting to another horror short party video, which is called Crash Out, or like 3 Crash Out, something like that. But besides that, thank you guys for 12 subscribers. I want more subscribers, so keep on subscribing. So I could do more videos like this for you guys. I love doing videos. I love doing the reaction. I love everything about production. Let me get that out of the way. But I love everything about production. Since you guys like the other video for horror party, or horror short party, I'm gonna be doing another one. And I just realized something. I messed up. I'm doing this video way before I do the scary movie trailer. I've been seeing that over and over on my Instagram page. I've been also seeing that. Oh, by the way, follow my page. I'm gonna put that in the description. Anyways, so I've been seeing that all to my Instagram, all to my TikTok. So follow that too. All to my TikTok, all to my YouTube. Oh, well, not YouTube, but all to like every other social media. And I'm not being particularly in that, or I'm not being part of that. Anyways, let's calm down. Okay. Well, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. That's the first thing that I have to do. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Welcome back. And if you're not new, you already know. If you're satisfied with the video, comment down below. If you're satisfied with the video, like it. And I know you guys are gonna like this video, so like it more. And then if you still like it, like it. Anyways, and if you're satisfied with the video, or if you're satisfied, subscribe. Okay, let me stop wasting your guys' time. Let's get on the video. I heard this one was going to be great. Okay, we're going to keep the light on because I'm not scared or anything, but we're going to keep the light on because I don't even have a light thing to put on, like a ring light or anything. So we're going to keep the light on, not because I'm scared. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me. Anyways, let's get started on the video. Starting off with the video badly because I have a damn ad. All right, give me one sec. Hold up. But this is 3 True Cash Out horror story animation by horror short party. By the way, wait. This might be a little too high. I mean, I like the video high, but like it doesn't seem like you guys can hear me react. It doesn't seem like you guys can hear me talk. But anyways, let's continue. Oh wait, I also have to address this though. No. Yeah, let's bring you up. Ah. Ah. Okay. Not too much. Not too much. All right, let's get to the video. Go. the creepiest cash out to exist.
This is one of the most downright disturbing things that has ever happened to me. It happened a few months ago, on a night when I had some friends over at my apartment. It was a Saturday night, near New Year's Eve, so we were a bit loud, but nothing too crazy. We spilled out into the parking lot around midnight to set off some small fireworks. After the celebrations were done, we chatted for a bit and had a few more drinks. Then by 1 or 2 in the morning, the last of my friends had filtered out and gone home, so I went back inside. I honestly don't remember if I had locked the door or not. I just remember being tired and drunk out of my mind. I then crawled into bed and fell asleep with my clothes on.
You
I
sleep with
didn't
your
even
clothes
get under
on?
the sheets. I just
Ew.
passed out pissed drunk. I started having a really weird, vivid dream soon after falling asleep.
Wait, let me.
It had been a long time since I had a wet dream, though that's kind of what it felt like. Just a lot of stimulation down there, like when it almost feels real and you're about to. But then it got uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. It started to hurt a bit, and I'd never had a wet dream where it hurt. Slowly,
wet
I
dream.
began to wake up. Yet the unwelcome sensation down there didn't dissipate with the dream. It got clearer. I opened my eyes, seeing nothing but darkness in my room, only able to focus on what was happening to my junk. I must have stirred or finally snapped out of it because it suddenly stopped. I felt a bit of relief and started to relax again, hoping I could get
Wait, is this video gonna go on? Oh, I said cash out. I mean crash out. I just realized that. Dude, I can read because cash is C. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to spell cash. How do you spell cash? Wait, hold up. Let me put that over there real quick. Cash. Okay, cash. I mean crash. Oh my goodness, I sound dumb. It's crash out. Anyways, so is this dude applying that his wood was hard? Okay, let's continue.
some rest and avoid a nasty hangover. Then something worse happened. Still half asleep, I heard a zipper. Seconds later, before I could register what it was,
Am I supposed to be showing this? Is this? I mean, I know this damn thing is not for kids, but hopefully I don't get demonetized.
I felt warm liquid drizzling onto my chest. The soaked section of my shirt quickly turned cold. Then the liquid splashed in my face and kept coming. My mouth was open from snoring, and the stream went straight down my throat and made me gag. The second I tasted it, smelled it, that foul saltiness, I knew what it was. Piss! All at once, my body revolted. I gagged again, heaving forward at the same moment my eyes shot open, letting the flow of piss pour into them. I started.
This is it. Imagine that you're like drunk and someone just peeking on you.
Swinging and screaming, falling out of bed. Once on the floor, I looked around, desperately trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And that's when I saw him. It was a man that I had never seen before standing.
Is that Cleveland, bro? My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be peeing on this guy with my new something.
Over me. His pants were undone, his parts spilling out, still spraying my unsuspecting body with piss. I shielded my face with my hands.
Oh no. Wait a minute. My thing is about to die. I'm back. Alright, let me move myself just a little bit. Yeah!
Effect, and got out the only pleas I could manage.
Stuff is nasty.
Stop! Who are you? Shh. It's okay.
I know you.
Why are you still on the floor? Why is this dude on the floor?
Why is he still on the floor? I would have caught that. I would have caught that hand. I would have fight him. I would. Why is this dude on the floor?
Hell, cut that shit out!
Suddenly, all the confusion, fatigue, fear, and disgust washed away. Only one thing remained. The clear, undeniable knowledge that I had the upper hand in this situation. Because I was, in every sense of the term, the most pissed off person that had ever lived. And this guy was about to get his shit rocked.
Whoa, chill, chill!
I used to say, if I hear
Is the dude saying chill? My bad. It's another ad. But is the dude really saying chill as after he peed on the dude? Oh hell nah.
I'll break your face, you freak! I do not consent! Get out! Bro, if it'll make you feel better, you can pee on me. I said get out!
He really suggested that? This dude is insane.
All right, I'm leaving. Chill.
I managed to get that sick,
Stop
perverted
saying
psycho
chill,
out of
man.
my apartment, but not before he emptied his bladder all over me, my bed, and my room. I was equally disgusted, furious, and simply disappointed in the universe that this all happened to me in the first place. Luckily, I had everything I needed to clean myself up and report that freak to the police. Almost as soon as I had finished showering, cleaning my clothes and bedroom of hopefully all his fluids, the cops found him. Initially, I was hoping that I'd be able to get some kind of explanation, something more than this just being a purely random event. Maybe he was stalking us from the parking lot, trying to get revenge on me for making noise late at night. Maybe this guy was some kind of serial ball-fondling piss burglar, and I'd at least done my part to put an end to his reign of terror. Nope, nothing from the scumbag but silence. He just picked me out by random, because he thought he knew me from somewhere, because he thought I'd be into the same depraved, non-consensual groping and golden showers as him. Who thinks like that? Do I just have to go about the rest of my life being the guy who got woken up by a stream of a stranger's piss going down my throat? Believe me, I've tried.
Dude, I want to know how long he been on the floor as the guy was like peeing on him. That's insane. I would like once I start feeling that on my bed, yeah, I would definitely get up and start. This dude.
Tried to use humor to cope with this. From my perspective, it hasn't helped. A man is facing charges in an alleged burglary in Miami, where the victim said he woke up to a man fondling him and urinating on him. Mikael Rodriguez,
I'm not going to
34,
Miami.
is facing charges including battery, burglary, and
Too many
indecent
things happen in
exposure.
Miami.
The alleged incident happened at around 4 a.m. on Sunday at an apartment on Northwest 11th Street. As the burglar grabbed his clothes before he left, he said, "I know you." The victim gave a description of the suspect, and Rodriguez was found and taken into custody. During Rodriguez's court appearance, his defense attorney asked for a bond, noting that Rodriguez is an Air Force veteran, but the judge ordered him held without bond until his next court appearance.
Dude, that's insane. Another crash out one? A jewelry crash out?
A lot of people have been telling me I'm lucky I haven't died or gone to jail yet. I don't think luck has a single thing to do with it. The New York City jewelry business saved me from a whole lot of trouble. I don't mess with any of that shady shit. I do things right. Honesty keeps the people coming back to me because they know I'm 100% real. Every day I have to manage my anger issues, or I might crash out on the first person that asks for it. Everybody gets on each other's nerves constantly. It's a fact of life around here. I gotta deal with all types of customers, posers, and thieves. But there's one type of person I really can't stand, and it's some of the other jewelers in the city. Don't get me wrong, I respect rivalries, but there's a difference between fair competition and the kind of sneaky, conniving crap these rats.
Is this the jeweler that makes Mr. Beast jewelry? Or like famous people jewelry? Been seeing him like on TikTok and stuff like that. Is this the same dude? Guys, if you could like comment down below to tell me if this is the same jeweler, not this guy, but the other guy. Um, yeah, I just want to know. I want to know if this is his story. Like, I don't want to be dumb, but
Get up to. They lie, cut, scam, and rip off every customer they can, making all the rest of us honest jewelers look like crooks too.
that guy, right there, right there.
There's a certain individual who's more guilty of this than anyone else. His lawyers are relentless, so I'll just call him the scam, because that's what he is to his core. Our shops are close together in the Diamond District, and he takes full advantage of his proximity to my store to use my personal brand for his own gain. Time and time again, I've had people come up with something they claim they bought from me, only for them to later find out that it wasn't the same quality we advertised, or that the piece was completely fake. They asked me for a refund, and because I'm a good businessman, I work with them. I ask to see the receipt, and once I get a hold of that, I find out they never bought it from me in the first place. They bought it from the scammer. He knows people trust me, so he lies and says we're business partners selling the same stock, when in reality his shit is garbage. The first time it happened, I couldn't believe he had the balls to use my name while ripping someone off. I honestly thought it had to be a mistake, so I refunded it and said nothing, because I have a little something called integrity. Then it happened again, and again, and again. That slimy bastard would use my name anytime he wanted to rip someone off. I don't know how many people he scammed who never even realized it, but with each person that came to me with proof, my patience got thinner and thinner. When I tried to be reasonable with it, I was ignored and cast aside like the worthless crappy pedals from his store. He thought I was just going to let it happen, let him tarnish my name,
Yeah, don't let it
ruin
happen.
my legacy. But for so long, I tried to keep my emotions together. But then, one of my most loyal customers came in after getting duped by this scammer. They were sold a bracelet that might as well have been made of tinfoil and yellow spray paint, and that rat charged them like it was 14-karat gold. I think you'll find this one particularly dazzling. Platinum hands, mother of pearl face, and that adjustable solid sterling silver chain makes this watch a steal at only $5,999.
It sure is beautiful. I just don't know if I can afford it, though.
No worries, madam. We offer payment plans with interest rates as low as 30%. Where's my money? Where's my fucking money?
Oh, dear.
I said, where's my money, bitch? VVS? High free? 14 karat? This is a piece of plastic you sold using my name! My fucking name! Can I get a little help over here? Get him away from me, please! Lying rat bastard piece of shit! Come here!
Experience Japan on a
Dude.
journey
What's up with the ads? Do you guys have to pay for like YouTube Premium? Do I have to pay for YouTube Premium?
The scammer's cronies got a hold of me and pulled me back. They dragged me out of the store, saying I was lucky I hadn't hit them. Otherwise, I'd be going to jail. I was still pissed, but I knew what they were saying was true. I almost crossed the line. After a few minutes, I calmed down considerably, enough to go in and try talking to the man again. I knew he was just a scammer, but I was telling myself I needed to talk with him man to man. Screaming and fighting would get us nowhere, and at the end of the day, I had my customers' faith in me on the line, so I needed to do this right. There was still a scene when I approached the scammer the second time, but it was much calmer. Yet what did he do? He spat in my face. I grabbed that son of a bitch and smacked him right before his bodyguards swarmed in all over me. I kept going for that rat who deserved it. The whole store turned into a goddamn brawl, and I was at the center, getting pulled away from my target, then beaten until I finally managed to break loose
That's
and get
insane.
away. When the dust settled, I found myself in the hospital. But you know my favorite part? The scammer finally found himself where he belongs, in jail. However, I'm still waiting on my money. Rival jewelers in Manhattan's Diamond District erupted into a wild caught-on-camera brawl
It is the
Friday
dude.
afternoon in front of...
That is the dude. Oh, this is that one video. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? It's that one video off of TikTok or like Instagram. That's crazy.
stunned shoppers, landing 2 business owners in cuffs and another in the hospital. Georgia K., 46, and his brother, 42, were both busted for allegedly pummeling their competing jeweler, Trax NYC owner Maksud Agajani, during the violent clash inside their shared business space on West 47th Street. The melee unfolded after Trax, 39, stormed into their store at K Diamonds, accusing them of ripping off both him and his customers in a viral social media post. Security eventually let him out of the store, but in a second clip, the feud between the rivals reignited before the brother spits in Trax's face, sparking an explosive clash that led him swarmed by a pack of men and allegedly beaten down. Trax was taken to a hospital where he recorded another video showing off red marks around his neck, saying the rivals tried strangling him with his own chain. The
That's
Akay
insane.
brothers were charged with assault. Years
one's
ago,
gonna be good.
I used to run with this kid, CJ. CJ was a complete and total crash out, a terrible influence, and all around just a
See? Crash out. Okay, let's continue.
shitty person. Despite all that, we were best friends. CJ loved getting into fights, rage baiting people, and beefing with everyone who ever spoke to him.
Down.
He never did any of that to me, though. At least, not seriously. Feeling like I was the exception made me way too confident in going along with him. As we got older, CJ's ideas got wilder. We started out just as a couple of clout-chasing punks, playing pranks on our classmates and skipping school. But then he introduced me to the street life. Once CJ got a car, we felt like we could do anything. We started selling, posting with masks and
How you gonna pull up with a Prius? How you gonna be like a road thug? Give me 1 sec, y'all.
car. We
Okay, sorry, I'm back, y'all. Do apologize. I heard a little bit of racket. Okay, but back what I'm saying. How the fuck are you a thug pulling up a Prius? That look like a Prius. I'm sorry, can't be no thug.
felt like we could do anything. We started selling, posting with masks and guns, flexing every way we were getting high. And there were a lot of ways. Nothing mattered to us except amusing ourselves. We would harass random people in public, record it and post it, and act like it was the funniest thing anyone had ever done. Really, that was just the beginning of the end. Like I said, CJ was a crash out, and constantly driving around meant he was constantly road raging.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
Pedestrians, and especially busted, and act like it was the funniest thing anyone had ever done. Really, that was just the beginning of the end. Like I said, CJ was a crash out, and constantly driving around meant he was constantly road raging. He hated slow drivers, pedestrians, and especially bikers, just because he had to move over a foot or two when they were riding on the shoulder. One day, we managed to score ourselves a bottle of liquor. We got wasted, swerving into cars and shouting at people, trying to make them road rage back at us.
That's
Then we
insane.
saw a guy on a bicycle cruising down the shoulder. He was
Cruising
wearing a
down the
bright
street
red
in
shirt,
my new-
probably trying to be more visible, thinking it would make him safer. But to CJ, it just made him a target. That's when CJ got the worst idea of his life. Dude, you think I should hit that guy? Hell no, dude. They'll take your license. I never had a license, bro. I was just gonna give him a little tap anyway. Come on, man. Don't do it. That's too far even for you. I swear, dude. Look, just a little swerve. It'll look like an accident. I'm serious, dude. That's not funny. If it's not funny, then why are you smiling?
What are you talking about? I'm not being a pussy and record it. No way, dude. Do it or I'll crash this bitch head on. Fine, Jesus. I was really hoping he wouldn't do it, that he was just messing with me. But we'd already been driving way under the speed limit to follow this guy for almost a full minute. CJ wasn't going to pass until I got my phone out and started filming. The second I pressed record, something changed. CJ got this insane look in his eye. Then he floored it. We raced toward the biker, but CJ wasn't going for a sideswipe anymore. We were heading straight for him. I tried to scream at him to stop, but my throat locked up. I just pointed the camera and watched. It happened in an instant. 1 second, the biker was in front of us. Then we just mowed him down. His body cracked the windshield and went flying over our heads. We ran the bike over like it was nothing. Then, all of a sudden, it was nothing but clear open road ahead of us. Immediately, CJ and I began laughing. He was absolutely mad, on top of the freaking world. I laughed too, but more out of reflex. I didn't know how to process what just happened, so all I could do was laugh. Deep down, though, I was mortified. Looking behind us in the side mirror, I saw the biker face down in the gutter. He wasn't moving. His body got smaller and smaller as we drove away, but he never moved. Not an inch. I even said something about it to CJ. I told him the guy was knocked out, even though I knew that probably wasn't the case. No, I felt certain about it. We had just killed him. At the time, I just kept laughing it off and going along with whatever CJ wanted to do. He didn't seem bothered by it at all. Not long after, he wanted to get lunch, so we stopped at McDonald's. We ate in the parking lot. The whole time, I kept telling myself I had imagined hitting the biker, that it wasn't real, that it couldn't be, that it was just some weird, scary dream.
Chow down after you killed him?
What we did eventually caught up to us. The biker we hit was found dead, and since CJ forced me to post the video on Snapchat, it was an open and shut case.
That's crazy.
Within 24 hours, we were both arrested. There was no use trying to fight the charge. I pled guilty, and so did CJ. But I remember him laughing in the courtroom when the judge made him face the facts. Personally, I'd be ashamed of this for the rest of my life. I'll regret it until the day I die. I'm still serving out my prison sentence, a term which many people have said is far from long enough. I tend to agree with them. The thing is, I'm excited to get my life back one day, even if I'll never feel like I fully deserve it. But there's an issue. CJ and I will get out at the same time, and I know that Psycho Crash Out is going to try and find me. He already ruined my life once. I can't let him do it again.
Did you kill CJ?
This Crash Out story was inspired by a case involving two young men who pleaded guilty to the murder of a retired police chief in Las Vegas. Jesus Ayala, 20, and Jameer Keys, 18, appeared for sentencing hearings on Tuesday in Clark County District Court. Authorities accused the pair of using a stolen car to intentionally hit 64-year-old Andreas Prost, the former chief of police for Bell, California, as he rode a bicycle in the Centennial Hills neighborhood. Police identified Ayala as the driver of the car and Keys as the passenger who filmed the incident. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police initially said the crash was a case of hit and run, but they later added murder charges after a video went viral. My world was destroyed, Crystal Prost, the widow of Andy, said. The defendants declined to comment during the sentencing. Investigators said they discovered that Ayala and Keys targeted multiple other victims before Prost was killed. They went on a destructive spree that morning, involving the theft of 4 cars and using them to hit a bicyclist who survived, as well as another driver. Ayala's defense team and prosecutors agreed to a sentence of 20 years to life. The plea agreement for Keys specified an 18-year-to-life prison term.
That's insane. Some people, man. Some people don't know how to handle themselves. Anyways. Okay. So, I just want to get something off my chest. Like, with the first dude, I know this is a real story. Don't hate on me, sir. Please don't hate on me. But like the animation made it seem like he was on the floor for like a hot minute as that guy was just dousing him with his pee. Why would you just be like that? Why would you just stand there or like be on the floor as the guy's peeing on you. Your first instinct once he was on your bed peeing on you as you were half asleep, your first instinct get up, start whooping the guy's ass. Like, damn, really? I know this is an animation, and I know this is like I want to say like a review, or like pretty much a review of like what had happened, but like, you really going to get off your bed, sit there for like a while as the guy is like, anyways. Hopefully you guys like that video. That first video was like so nasty and so disappointing, but yeah, like if a dude start peeing on me, like we're gonna catch hands. Okay, well, enough of me rambling. But I just want to say, hopefully you guys like that video. And like I said before in the beginning, if you guys are satisfied with the video, comment down below. If you're satisfied with the video, like the video, like the video, so you guys can have more videos like this in the future. And thank you guys for the 12 subscribers, like I said before. And it's not cash out, it's crash out. And so I'm trying to redeem myself from like beginning. But anyways, if you guys are satisfied with the video, like it. And if you're satisfied, subscribe. Okay, I guess I will get you guys on the next one. You guys, this one was insane. Well, at least the first one was insane. But in the next few days, I'm gonna be recording, or I'll be reacting to Scary Movie. Even though, okay. Anyways, I'm not, no spoiler. Okay, you guys have a good one. Nice.